Hey, what's happening, everybody? My name is Marcello. This is my toy room, and today I got a package over here in the mail. A toy that I ordered. This came from California, and I don't know if I want to call this a holy grail. It definitely is a toy that I have been looking for a very long time. I remember being a huge fan of the show in Brazil. It was called Knights of the Zodiac. And we are all crazy about it. Growing up in Brazil, we were all crazy about Knights of the Zodiac. And it's like G.I. Joe. Everybody had one. Everybody had one. In the mid-90s, everybody had a Knights of the Zodiac in Brazil. And I went to this kid's house. I don't remember where, I don't remember when. But I went to this kid's house, and I think I only went there once. And I said, hey man, do you have any Knights of the Zodiac? And he said, yeah. Here, let me show you the one that I got. And his dad had traveled abroad to Argentina, and he had got this Knights of the Zodiac called Siren. This guy right here. Now, obviously, the one that he had was the one from 1988. This one, I think, is from 2015. I believe so. I'll put the correct date over here if it's not 2015, but I think this is from 2015. But of course, the one that he had was from 1988, and this must have been mid-90s. In Brazil, Knights of the Zodiac was a craze. The toys, the toy truck will bring the toys into the store. Within 2 to 3 days, they were gone. The anime was fantastic. And if it wasn't for Knights of the Zodiac in Brazil, you would have never had Sailor Moon, we would have never had Samurai Warriors, Shurato, Dragon Ball, I mean, you name it. There were animations before, but this was really, really important. And here I am at this kid's house. He showed me Sorrento of Siren, and I'm like, I never heard of this guy. And this is actually for one of the late arcs in the show. So in the show they had the Galactic Battle. They had the Battle of the 12 Houses. They had the battle against the Norse gods, the warrior gods. And then they had the battle against Poseidon. And it wasn't until Poseidon showed up that this guy over here. And in fact, Siren shows up at the end of the battle against the Norse gods. We find out that he's the one who gave the ring of Nibelungu, I don't know how to say in English, the ring to Hilda, and she became evil. And she rallied up the Norse gods, the warrior gods, against Athena. Now, I really wanted to get this guy, and obviously I'm gonna get this guy out of here. I have to show it to you guys. It's tremendous. Here's the back of the box. Here's the knight with the object and the cloth. So awesome. Now I think that I'm gonna get him out of here. Oh yeah, I have to put him up for you guys. Now any anime, he had me some really long blue hair, man. Now his hair was long. Over here, because you gotta put the armor on, not so much. Now, I never had Sorrento growing up. Sad for me. But growing up, I did have some Knights of the Zodiac. I had Doko of Libra. I also had Shun of Andromeda. And for those of you guys who collect Knights of the Zodiac, you knew that I got bullied for having Shun growing up. Now, there is a new show, Seiya Knights of the Zodiac, on Netflix. And it's a great effort, you know. I think that if you watch it, you'll see that there's a lot of things that are homages to the original 1988, 1987 animation. But it's just not the same. They rush a lot of things. What was really good about Knights of the Zodiac, the original cartoon, the original anime, is that there wasn't no 1, 2, 3 story arc. Everything built up from the previous episode. And right in the beginning, there's such a great narration. I don't remember, I'm gonna fail to remember the name of the narrator in Brazil. And I don't know how the narration goes for, the Asian, the Asian narrators. But man, the Brazilian narrator had such a powerful voice. It really, it would really capture our imagination. Now, I don't know if makes sense or not, but it's like the galactic battle rages on. The Knights of Athena have gathered together at the bottom of the 12 houses of the Zodiac. It was captivating.
A Batalha do Santuário começou. Depressa, Cavaleiros de Atena. Abram caminho entre as 12 casas onde os Cavaleiros de Ouro se encontram e salvem Atena, que caiu atingida por uma flecha do mal.
Now, I'm an adult, and it takes a while to put this guy on. Imagine when you were a little kid trying to put this guy on. Oh, he's gorgeous. Ooh, I don't think you can get any better than that. Look at this guy. I was completely fascinated by Sorrento. All I knew is that at that time, the first time that I saw Sorrento, I have never seen him in the cartoons. I think we were still in the 12 houses of the Zodiac. And I haven't seen this guy, and I was telling everybody, dude, there is Sorrento. He's gonna be in the Poseidon arc. Nobody believed me, but years later, he really did appear. I always wanted to have this. This is the first one of my list of the ones that I really want. I'm from December, so I have to get Sagittarius. And if you've seen the original Knights of the Zodiac, you know how impactful Sagittarius is to the whole arc. From the Bronze Saints, Seiya. How can you go wrong with Seiya, right? He's the main protagonist of the story. I really wish that I could get Seiya. And I really did have a Seiya growing up. I think mine was actually bootleg. It was not cast iron. It was just plastic. But I don't care. I had a Seiya, Shun, and I had Doko Libra. I don't really care for getting Shun of Doko, but if I could get Siegfried of Dubai, I'm really looking forward to get that guy. He's the double-headed dragon of the Hilda of the Norse gods, the warrior gods arc. And we also have Seiya of Ophiuchus. I really wish that they did one back in the day, an original one, a vintage one. But they never did it. They only did one. It's a 2-pack with Cassius. And I really don't like it. I didn't like the way that they did Seiya in this movie. I really don't. In Brazil, we just call her China. China of Ophiuchus. Venha, cobra!
Venha, cobra!
I really like this show, man. Growing up, you know, watching this stuff on Netflix, it got me a little bit sad. I wish that they did it right. And I hope that when they put new episodes, you know, for the other 6 episodes, that they slow down a little bit more. You know, they built this up for season 2, so to speak. And hopefully with this new Knights of the Zodiac on Netflix, they're able to re-release the vintage. I mean, this is a re-release. This is not from the 1988. I don't mind. I just want to be able to collect them all over again. It cannot compare. It doesn't compare. The Netflix show does not compare to the original show. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's completely amazing. It takes a lot of patience, you know. I don't know if they have the whole show in English. Maybe you'll have to listen in Japanese with the subtitles. I actually challenge you guys to watch it in Portuguese with the subtitles. It's amazing. It's an amazing show. It's funny. It's sad. It makes you cry. It makes you laugh. It makes you wonder what's gonna happen. And for being a 30-year-old cartoon, I recommend to everybody Knights of the Zodiac. The new one, if you don't want to watch the whole Knights of the Zodiac, the old one, watch the new one. Let me know in the comments if you did, if you like it, if you didn't like it. I happen to think that it's a great homage, but nothing compares to the original animation from 30 years ago. You have to see it. You have to see it to believe it. And if you do watch it, be on the lookout for Sorrento. He's an amazing character, along with Siegfried, along with Ioris of Sagittarius, along with Seiya of Pegasus, and along with China of Ophiuchus. They are amazing. They are my favorite Knights of the Zodiac. And hopefully you guys like this toy that you see over here. If you like it, click on that like button. And if you haven't done so, click subscribe. Thank you everybody who already subscribed to the channel. If you subscribe, click on the bell so you can get the notifications when the new video comes in. Thank you very much. I will see you next time.